Good.
If you guys don't get that reference, Aftermath is the new clan that Liereyy, Hart, and MBL are in. And Dave
Lierey's
has
15.
been quoted. Yeah, Lierey's 15. So Dave said, is it called Aftermath because Liereyy plays after his math homework? Oh, dude, I saw that on Reddit. I didn't hear it live. I just lost it. It was great. I'm going to use team colors for this one because green and blue trigger me. In the blue, we have Liereyy playing as the Malians. And in the red, we have Daut. Daut is playing as the Magyars. Arabia, and both players obviously have a ton of skill. At this point, because the community is so active, the top 5, maybe the top 10, all have a shot of going over 2,500 because everyone's so active. It's really good to see. I think if Liereyy... Well, how many points, Dave, do you think that Liereyy would get if he won this game? Because Doubt's 24-16, he's 25-74. Maybe 10, 15?
20 maybe? I don't know exactly how the because there's a formula. If you create the ladder, you have to create a formula to go along with it.
Okay.
Don't ask me how I know, because I know. And I'm not sure what it is currently, so
All right.
I think it's 20. I think
Everyone's yelling at me because I didn't update the scoreboard. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to switch it on over. I think it's a decent amount still, but certainly if Daut wins, he's going to get a large chunk more. That's why it's so hard to get to 2,600. But anyway, Dave, I'm going to let you talk about the maps here, or at least one of the players' maps, and go right ahead.
so. If you look at Lierey's map, he's got like the stone and the golds and stuff all to the right-hand side. 2 stones, 2 golds, including his main gold. And actually, the third gold is really far away as well. So that's not great for him, but if he manages to like wall across the front side, he should be fine. His issue is where his wood lines are. Like that wood line's really far forward, and the options that he has other than that is one that's way at the back there. So that's going to be an issue for Liereyy in this game.
Yeah, so having only one wood line is normally an issue. It's also an issue when you have a Serbian and an Austrian playing and you have the flags as Brazil and Russia. Hold on. I completely forgot about the flags. I actually rarely do scoreboards. I'm trying to do it more often. Serbia. And he is from Austria, right? Lierey's from Austria.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Sorry about that, chat. Not perfect every time. Good points. He could definitely make this a good map, but throughout this game, I think pushing out to wood is going to be an issue. If Daut goes range units, he can fire over top of those wood lines. Daut's map is a little bit different. Yeah, he could wall it off. His main goal should be safe with any walls. The hill on the front will be an issue, but the fact that he has wood to the right and wood to the left would be nice for him. Also, his stone secure, and all of this can be walled in for Daut, so in my opinion, he's a much better map.
Yeah, he'll put a lumber camp on that wood to the left at some point, and then he might go out and wall in front of that stone, and then that whole area is going to be secured, and you can bet he's going to wall between the 2 wood lines near the gold.
Yeah, I think he should build his barracks up on the hill as well, and if he gets his other military buildings there, he can have a hill advantage the moment Liereyy comes in. So, everyone watching the live stream here, there is a pause. Daut luring in the deer to get some extra economy. Magyars are a pretty cool civilization. I think with the recent buffs, they're a bit more viable, a bit stronger. They're a great scout civilization because they get the forging attack right when they hit feudal age, so you're going to have an edge immediately in any fight.
And cheaper.
And yeah. And also, their cav archers are strong too, so it's as close as you get to Huns when you're not Huns at this level. Meanwhile, Liereyy has the Malians. Malians have that free infantry armor right when they hit feudal, so that makes it a great man-at-arms civilization. We often see towers. Also, their buildings are cheaper, so it makes all that a lot more possible. I think Liereyy should be more aggressive anyway, so having a good man-at-arms civ is probably good for him. Barracks on the front. Liereyy will continue to wall across, as you said, Dave. And I just want to see what strategies they're going to do. looks like scouts for Daut at least. Yep, second lumber camp, so it's going to be scouts. 21 population, easily doable with the amount of food he has. Already starting some little walls. I'm surprised he hasn't walled more at this point, to be honest. And I think Liereyy will go scouts too.
Liereyy, that's interesting with Malians. I mean, I was noticing that game, the first game Fire against Finch,
Yeah,
with Fire's Malian Man-at-Arms, like, usually Man-at-Arms only had a 20 to 30 second window where they could be truly effective, but with the Malian armor bonus, it's really like expanded that time period that they can run around, because now they can counter 2 or 3 archers.
yeah, you're right. So much stronger now. Daut's gonna start a slow house wall on the left. You see what Lierey's doing with this villager? He's sending them to the left of that house wall. Daut hasn't spotted that, and I wonder what this villager's going to do. Is he gonna tower somewhere?
He's gonna go take the deer in the cliff. He's a hunter, man. He's gonna go take the deer in the cliff. They can't get away.
He actually has scouted the deer too.
Oh, Daut's not gonna notice this? Oh, he's coming back with his scout at the exact
Well, hold on. The
Great
scout's gonna
time.
go. Oh, he just spotted it. That's
Oh,
so
no.
unfortunate for Liereyy.
Liereyy. Okay, you know what Liereyy should do? He should lure him into that little thing and then wall the scout.
And wall. He's gonna fight though, and Daut
Oh.
does have the extra attack, so that's a dead villager. This game is a matter of inches sometimes, or I guess tiles, right? The thing is, had Daut hit feudal age 5 seconds later, he wouldn't have gotten the scout, or sorry, gotten the villager with the scout, because he got extra line of sight right when he hit that age. So, matter of seconds and tiles. Daut losing his scout, going with more, while Liereyy back at home is going with archers. I wonder if he's going to sneak the archery range initially, Dave.
I don't think so. If you're sending one villager, like at this level, like maybe I could do that against you.
Wow.
But I think one villager, like with the time period that he was going up at, I
Yeah.
think the one villager was probably to drop like a cheeky tower or to go lame something, or
Yeah,
maybe
I
just,
agree.
I don't know. I can't see him going one villager sneak archery ranges. And
Well,
he
still-
needed those archery ranges to wall off the front of his base too, so like...
Yeah, I think maybe he was going to build it behind the wood line. Honestly, I don't get the decision to send him forward because Daut obviously has many wood lines and Liereyy has scouted it. But at this stage, Liereyy, though he's a build down, I think he's in a better position because he already has the archers flowing and the walls are coming off nicely. He does need to finish the walls in front of his base, but I don't think he's too worried. He's going to wall on the left, and Daut has been passive with his scouts thus far. Losing one early on really hurt the timing of this attack because he wanted to create a few more.
Now, a couple spearmen could completely deny everything Daut wants to do here.
Yeah.
If Liereyy were to make a couple of them, so I'd be interested to see whether he does that. Ideally, you don't want archers in defense against scouts, because you want them going forward. But Daut's going to run right into this, and now he's going to run back.
I think that was a bait scenario, or Liereyy expected Daut to run through there. I would have walled it off, but he's going to wait for fletching before he fights, and he hasn't even built that blacksmith yet. And Daut's probably thinking, man, I need an archery range and fast, because once these archers massive get the upgrades, I'll be in trouble. Ooh, I like what Daut has done, though. You see that tower on the wood line?
It's a smart tower. That's the
Yes.
only place he's weak right now.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
that area.
If Daut could send 1 or 2 villagers more to stone and just build defensive towers and not even transition into skirmishers, and then go knights in the castle age if he can get there faster than Liereyy, I think that'd be a good move for him.
Yeah, that villager going forward was so weird.
Yeah,
That
maybe
very,
it was for
very
the deer.
strange.
Maybe he wanted to get fletching a bit faster by getting the deer.
I would have walled both those deer in and then charged out gold to gain admission to the zoo.
Yep. That's top level strategies for you.
Yeah.
Lierey's not 2.6k yet, so he doesn't know that strategy. It's a shame. Both
So
players
right now,
know what's
both the
going
players, yeah,
Yeah.
both players' armies are effectively useless at this point in the game. Like, where's Liereyy going to push in if he goes forward, and where's Daut going to do damage if Liereyy just stays at his gold?
Yep. Both players know what's going on, and I think that's why they're playing it safe. Had Liereyy run out with his archers, then he would be exposed at home. So instead, he thinks he has the advantage with his army composition. Daut doing the right thing and sending in his scouts. I think he should run around and try and at least force some idle time from Liereyy. But I don't think he'll do much damage here.
The one thing that was really good for Liereyy had an advantage in the fact that he had scouted all of Daut's base, and right now Daut is just wandering around blind, trying to figure out where everything is for Liereyy, and now he's stuck.
Yeah,
because of that.
A nice little trap from Liereyy. Daut's not sending any more military units in, so he's just going to distract as much as possible. No ballistics on these archers, and Liereyy splitting up his forces, one to the right, one to the left, so he can kill these pesky scouts.
Wall him! Yeah, Leary's right on top of that. Oh no, he
Not
walled him into the wood line!
I assume that he didn't think he would take damage there. He's lost one villager. He's not going to lose her. Wait! Oh! She went down!
Died.
Great play from Daut. I think it's a bit sloppy from Liereyy. He knew he would kill the army, so he didn't expect to lose vills. 2 vill kills with an army that was pretty much useless for Daut, so that 1% chance to do damage, he able to use, and now he's on his way to castle first, and I expect he will go with 2 stable knights.
Yep, so, second stable coming down now. That was kind of like, Liereyy was so focused on trapping that army and excited to do so that he forgot to wall in his villagers at the wood. Yeah,
he just needed a couple palisades. A little bit sloppy from Liereyy this game, sending the villager forward, losing those 2. Gotta credit Daut for at least going for it, because he knew his army would die. And Daut's gonna be much faster to the castle age. 2 stables. Liereyy needs to click up the castle soon, and I think he needs to wait before upgrades before fighting. He hasn't even gotten fletching yet.
Alright, is there another pause for you?
Yeah, there's a pause. The one thing I'll say is that Liereyy is walled, and knights cannot throw their swords over the wood lines and the walls like archers can. So if Liereyy is able to hold and not take damage, then knights might not be that effective for Daut, because he's just going to run into walls, and the archers and monks, which will probably come out, can just fire over top.
Yeah, and like, do you think Leary's just waiting for Castle Age because he wants to get, like, once he gets a few more TCs up on the other wood lines, his base will be way more secure?
Yep.
It's so open on the right hand side there. Maybe he just wants to get there, secure it with some TCs, and then he's gonna have quite a few crossbows once he gets to Castle Age.
Yeah, he's gonna add this stable. With the stable, he can make a few camels too. So crossbow camels better than just pure knights, but Daut will be able to mass them faster. And Daut also collecting stone at the moment, so he might go for a mega boom, might go up to 4 town centers as fast as possible.
Where does Daut make his TCs, though?
Yeah, that's a good point. He could build it where Leary's scout is right now. But I think Daut should opt for more aggression, because if Liereyy gets control of these hills, it's not going to be easy for Daut to take fights.
Like, even if he doesn't get control of the hills, like, where do you boom?
Maybe to the left of the wood line in the back corner. I think that's where he's going now. He has to chop that tree first, I think, and then he can place the town center over the straggler. Then the other one would maybe be where Liereyy has his scout. Yep. What did I say? He's going to build a TC right where that straggler was.
Well, that's the only place. That's, like, literally the only efficient place he could have put a TC there.
Stop it, Dave. Make me look good.
People are like, oh my god, he knew exactly where he was going. Yep.
So Leary's not that far behind. Daut should have a few extra villagers when we look in a couple minutes. But Liereyy, actually going with the build that I saw a lot from him in Germany, Liereyy went with 2 stables, 2 archery ranges a lot. And since then, players haven't done it as much, but this is a very aggressive build.
So, I don't know if I agree with Daut sending 2 knights at a time. Like, I think you should build them up, because he knows Leary's just sitting there.
That's the thing. These guys play with such similar styles. I think it might favor Liereyy because Liereyy tends to be better with aggression and micro. But Daut probably
Oh, the
expects that these
walls.
knights... Oh, yep, he finished it this time. Daut probably expects this and taking a nice engagement to start versus the camel, but then he's just going to run away.
And a siege workshop from Liereyy, like, why the siege workshop if you know your opponent's going or knights?
You know what? I think he doesn't know it's full knights yet because sometimes Magyar players go cav archers. The fact that Liereyy hasn't been able to see what's going on behind Daut's walls has played a factor there. He went for a Maganel instead of maybe ballistics. Ek the Lion, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you here.
So Leary's going forward with a ton of crossbows. And if he
wall out the knights, no, he's not going to wall out the knights on the left, Dave.
Oh.
But he does have camels.
Still, there's knights coming in on the right as well, and he only has one camel over there.
Ah, yes, good point.
He does have the TCs though. He's got a very defensible situation as far as where he's put his TCs. I'd like to see another one come down on the wood line at the back. But right now he's looking okay, and he's pushing at the front of Daut's base as well.
Yeah, he's losing some villager time. Daut's taking some nice engagements because Daut has +2/+2. The camels only have +1 defense, so Daut can actually win this. And you gotta also keep in mind that Liereyy only has +1 on his crossbows. So because he went with 2 stables, because he went with 2 archery ranges, he cannot afford to get the upgrades he needs. And he's gonna fight before getting Bod Canero versus Daut, who's just walling up, and he's gonna mass enough knights to maybe kill this army. Daut's also killing villagers at Leary's base.
Yeah, Leary's being a bit sloppy at his base here. He's lost a lot of villagers just sending them out, ungarrisoning them from the TC to the actual gather point. Instead of where he wanted them to go, he went to the existing spot, which was at the wood. And he's doing it again. Not targeting the weak knights either. There was a bunch of weak knights, and he didn't target them.
I think that you and I both underestimated just the strength of these Magyar knights, because the +2 attack does help a lot. And, oh man, this fight here from Liereyy, he cannot feel comfortable in Daut's base, because Daut hasn't taken the fight. He knows Daut's just going to mass his knights. Daut sees him running, sending a Maganel, and Daut has 15 more villagers right now.
Yeah, Daut killed... I was watching the whole time. Daut killed about like 8 or 9 villagers at Leary's base, which in a game like this, where you're banking on your economy being better than your opponent, is not a good thing.
I guess the good thing for
2 more
Liereyy...
vills going down now.
Ah, jeez. Well,
Sloppy.
I think because of the HP on the knights... This is Leary's first game of the day. I think it's also Daut.
Look at that camel! What was it doing?
Yeah. Oh, geez, the fight on the front's going to be so interesting, because Daut wants the TC on that right-hand side.
Don't go near the hill, Liereyy. Don't go near that hill.
Oh,
Get
man.
away from the hill, Liereyy.
He knows the Maganel's there, too.
Sometimes he gets cocky, though. He's kind of like MBL sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
He might decide that he wants to fight those in a choke point.
Like this?
Yeah!
So close. Well, Daut, luckily, is going to get his town center up. He's building a market to balance his economy. I think if Daut just holds to the hill and continues to create knights, he knows he has an eco advantage. Liereyy knows that he needs to do damage, and he's streaming more crossbows and Maganel and some camels out across the map. And what's his economy like? He's 2 town centers running, nothing out of his stables. I don't think he's researched ballistics yet, but that'll help in these fights.
Liereyy, stop. Stop, Liereyy.
He sees it, man. I love this kid.
Just balls of steel.
Yeah, he's so much faster. It's so cool to see a 15-year-old playing versus Daut, who's played for like over 15 years. He started playing before Liereyy was born. Crazy. But he's in a better position now. He just can't take a bad fight. Great Maganel micro from Liereyy. No way.
Oh, up the hill!
Wow. He's going for the next Maganel with his camels. He's missing out on that. However, he's taking good fights. He has ballistics. He's running away from the next Maganel. The split from Liereyy to kill the Mangonel. Oh, I love Liereyy so much, and he's massing these crossbows enough where the knights could get one-shotted. If he gets on top of the hill, it'll help out a lot.
Monks forward too, or a monk. But the advantage for Liereyy is that his army composition is better.
Yeah.
And the more units he adds, like he's gonna keep saving up those crossbows. Probably won't lose them. I say that just as Daut comes in like this.
Yeah. But
if
look
he
at these
keeps that
crossbows
mass,
destroy the knights, and the camels going after the Mangonel.
oh geez, look at this.
Wow. Liereyy taking the score lead, splitting away from the Mangonel. This is incredible. If he gets to the top of hill, I think Daut's finished. If Liereyy gets to the top of hill.
What are his crossbows doing? That looked like a glitch to me. It looked like a patrol glitch for a second there. It couldn't have been planned walking in like that, but he got out of it unscathed. Impressive micro from Liereyy. Still no third TC from him though, so he's got to do damage before Daut builds up that economy.
Dave and I are fanboying on Liereyy, as is the rest of the chat. It looks like he's going to lose crossbows every time, but he goes back at just the right moment. He's so fast. 15 vills behind, but he has that ideal army composition. He still doesn't want to push up the hill. This is a great game.
Imagine if you could get squires for crossbows. Liereyy would just be dancing right now.
Yep, you're right. He's moving
Look at this,
faster.
Daut can't react.
He's moving faster than many people in the chat probably would if they didn't have an economy. This is insane. Just consider the fact that he's controlling his entire economy and still creating villagers. And he's able to do this. Yeah, and up a hill versus fully upgraded knights. He lost one crossbow that was on low HP.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, there's the first shot he's taken. There's 3 Mangonels for Daut. Oh, not even a 1-for-1 because of the hill. That's a great engagement for Daut. Hold on.
He weakened those Mangonels though, so his
Yeah, I was gonna
camels
say
or
maybe
crossbows
not.
can come in, pick them off.
Wow. This is amazing. I don't think either player can think about Imp right now. Liereyy splitting away again. Not the best split, but he's killing another Mangonel. This is just insane. And he didn't even have Thumb Ring that entire time, so now these crossbows will be that much more deadly.
I mean, the KD still favors Daut because of the villagers and like some of the camels he's killed, but like Liereyy is killing the more he's killing the more expensive units up the hill.
It's still hard for me to say.
Daut Castle.
It's very hard for me to say, Dave, because Daut has so many stables. He's going to be able to create knights very fast, and
yeah, he'll get that up.
I think he's going to get it up. Oh no, but down goes the Mangonel. The camel's coming to partner the knights. These knights running away. The castle's on the way up. Is he going to go for vills or is he going to go for army here? Wow. The castle should go up here, but Daut's throwing away a lot of units to protect this castle. A lot of weak knights. They're going to continue to die. I think Daut should go back now. He's trying to wait for the Mangonel. How many times is Liereyy going to micro?
Look at this.
This kid is next level. And now a knight on the way just to kill the Mangonel. And Daut threw away a lot of these knights. Lierey's getting cartography, by the way, just for the viewers. Did the colors just switch? Why did the colors switch?
Yeah, they just switched for me. That was so weird. It wasn't just you. They just switched for me.
Okay, I fixed it. Trying to confuse the casters. Daut's on the way up now, Dave, and Liereyy can't do damage. So I think Liereyy needs to think about Imp himself. But he was being aggressive. He could run to the left, and maybe he can, kill villagers on the wood line and just keep Daut at home. But Daut doesn't have that many knights, so I don't know how strong Cavalier will be for him.
So first villager kills of the game for Liereyy here. Or no, I think he might have killed one earlier.
That's kind of funny. I didn't think about it that way. So true. Just killing knights. Oh, what is Daut adding? Is Daut going to go into Cav Archers? He is going to go into Cav Archers. Ooh.
So what's your response to Cav Archers as the Malians? Would you go for like Halberdiers and Like the infantry with the extra, they do get extra armor, right?
You
In
gotta stick with
Imperial Age?
Arbalest. Just go Arbalest, Halberdier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Halberdier for the Hussars or any Cavalier if that wants to upgrade. And then stay with Arbalest because they have more range than Cav Archers. And I actually question the decision to switch into Cav Archers now because Daut needs to get all those upgrades. And that's going to take time, and he needs to mask units. So he's giving Liereyy the time he needs.
And
I
yeah,
would've
he
stuck
can't
with
mass
Cavalier.
units as he goes up. Yeah.
I would have probably stuck with Cavalier and just went for it. He knows that Lierey's going to have a large ball of archers. Maybe he didn't want to go with the knights against a civilization that has strong halbs.
Oh,
anyway,
Daut is into Lierey's base at the moment with knights. Those are going to
Yeah,
do a lot of
that's a
damage. He
good
doesn't
cleanup.
have that much.
Not only did he kill the Vilsdave, but he also pushed Liereyy away from gold. Liereyy cannot send more Vils there until he cleans that up, and his army's in the middle, and now he's forcing him back. So, great job to buy time for Daut. These quick walls from Liereyy.
It's the crazy, 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 crazy nights.
Unreal.
Nice quick walls. Nice little
Yeah.
slam gate there, and
But still, I feel like that move could give Daut the time he needs to mass his Cav Archers and do damage in early imp.
well, I mean, he's already massing them, dude. He has like what, 7 archer ranges?
Yeah.
6?
Yeah, he's getting the upgrades. He's getting recurve bow. All right. So Daut has chosen the Cav Archer route. Recurve bow is going to give these Cav Archers that +1 range and attack. And Liereyy has a slower archer unit still chasing Daut on the right-hand side.
And he's making Gebettos.
Ooh, is
Don't
he?
like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Maybe he's creating a few for map control? Control them around the map? I don't know. Alright, Liereyy sees the Cav Archers. This is where he needs to micro fast before the Cav Archers get in close. He can still
Daut
one-shot
doesn't
these.
notice.
That's Daut micro. You got the fastest person in the game versus Daut, who's known for his know-how, but not necessarily his micro. And he may have taken a fight, or not taken a fight, I guess. That will hurt him in this game. And Lierey's going to use a couple Arbalests to kill the Mangonel, which Daut also...
He won't notice
He's going
that
to
one,
lose.
that's for sure.
I love what Liereyy has done with his base. The castle on the left to protect his woodline and his economy there. Castle on the
And
right now
castle
to
on the
protect
right, yeah.
both those golds, too.
That's a really good cast. That's a severely underrated cast. Like, very good. He needs that wood more importantly than the gold at this point. Because
Yeah.
he could build up his Arbalest numbers to decent amounts and then just flood Halberdiers, which I think is what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily need gold for that, but you do need wood. And he's running out of wood on the other side.
Well, both players at this point are trying to shore up the late game. Castle the golds, get map control. Liereyy says misclick, that's why he signaled. And he also signaled where he's probably going to quick wall as Daut has his Cav Archers there, but Daut can't do any damage with Cav Archers. I think this is going to be all about what they can do in post-imp with their civs.
I want to see how many Vils this scout kills. 3 + 6.
Wait, where?
+2 armor in Lierey's base. It's already got 1. It's gonna kill another one. I think it's gonna kill a third. The scout is a beast. Liereyy is sending so many villagers. There's 3. Now it's a light cab. Do we have 4?
Yeah, we do. I don't think we're gonna.
Are we gonna get 5?
Wait. Yes.
Oh, 5. What a beast.
The things you miss when you don't have a co-caster. Well, Daut's still in a better position, map control wise. I think he has the stone on the right, sure. He has that neutral gold on the left, where his light cav is protecting it. Has Liereyy scouted that? Oh, that's bad from Liereyy to not scout that. Not that he doesn't have gold, but the fact that he's giving that to Daut right now is not good.
Yeah, Daut. You have to recognize where Daut's advantage comes in comparison to other players. Like, you look at what he's scouted around the map.
Yeah.
He sees everything on the map. when he sent those knights in, it wasn't necessarily to kill villagers. It was to delay Liereyy while he had time to build cav archers. And like when he knew his cavalry archer army was lost to those crossbows, he sent them to the back to delay Liereyy even more. Liereyy had to go chasing. So
Yep.
it's little things like that where Daut is just delaying until he can get the eco advantage and tech advantage enough that he can snowball Liereyy.
Yeah, and
So
now on the right side, he's denying those golds, which Liereyy wants. Ideally, Leary's castle would have been between the golds, I think, instead of back on that hill. But he has two of them there, and both players pushing for map control, denying golds, denying wood, and we're probably going to see a 200 pop game. Liereyy with more military. He's gone with elite, skirm, and arbalest, which of course will kill these cav archers. And Daut's going to need some hussars in the mix.
So, what? How can Magyars counter if Liereyy wants to go like a late game push? Like, how can Magyars counter
Magyar
the
hussar,
Malians?
I think. I think Magyar
Okay.
hussar, because they won't cost gold if you get the unique tech, they're pretty strong when they're elite, and the Magyar hussars will be in front, and hopefully the cav archers can rain arrows from behind.
Yeah, and it looks like Daut's already building them up. He's making siege workshops on the left side, so he probably wants to push in while Liereyy goes forward on the front. Because Leary's army, Daut's army can be spread out, but Leary's will probably be all in one place.
Dave, it's also notable that Daut not only has that gold in the left corner, where he's building rams and protecting it with a castle, he also has 2 relics, and he could get the other one that's in his base. Liereyy has 1 relic he's about to pick up, but that's still going to leave him behind.
And you see him just selling res.
Yeah.
He's selling wood and food, so before the market prices go down, Daut knows that he needs gold. Needs to take that advantage.
Liereyy has researched the elite Gebeto. I don't know how that will fare, but it will be nice to see it in action. Honestly, at this stage, I think Daut, because he has the more mobile civilization, should just raid economy.
Yeah.
Because Liereyy is not pushing, he's waiting for Trebs to push on that hill, but this is a moment for Daut to raid Leary's economy, because he knows that Liereyy has a slower army comp, and here we go. Bill's gonna go down here. Elite Magyar Hussar, heavy cav archers. Daut's playing exactly as he should with this civilization.
Yeah, and Liereyy, like I said before, Leary's got to keep his army all in one place, so Daut just needs to spread out.
Yeah.
Like you said, just keep doing raids and maybe eventually make rams to fight this army from Liereyy. I mean, it's definitely an advantage of Daut at this point. The only problem is he's going to find it hard to take that castle down in front of his base.
The other thing for Daut is he's losing his gold units on the front. He's fighting elite skirm still, so he needs to keep that in mind. The cool thing about having Magyars is, and this is a weird bonus, but the elite Magyar Hussar has bonus for siege. So I think, I don't know the math, but it takes, if you have 5 or 6 Magyar Hussars, it takes 3 hits on a Treb to take it down. So I don't think Trebs are going to work very well for Liereyy. Late game Magyars are people think they're bad, but they're good because of their mobility and the fact that they can't be pushed easily with siege because the Magyar Hussars are strong.
Yeah, and now Daut is making more stables on the right, but Liereyy has full switched into Gebetos.
I think that's a bad move. They only have 5 range. How can he have success with that versus cav archers who now have 8 range? Daut sending in, he still kept these cav archers alive, and the Magyar Hussars are raiding the economy. That's going to be the game.
Yeah. Whew. Daut won the way he wins games, which is map control, map awareness, and
booming.
Macro. Yeah.
Basically, and Daut obviously took losses, guys, but Daut tries to hold until he can push back with stronger economy, and he had stronger economy in that game. Still, the cool thing about this one is that Leary's micro was insane, so even though he lost, the whole game was exciting because of that. But there's a couple things, it's weird. Liereyy won with the engagements, but it felt like Daut won with the decision making. The scouts, for example, he kept Lierey's army at home with just a few scouts. He did the same with the knights later on, and though that's only 2 instances, I think that those 2 instances might have changed this game because it gave Daut the opportunity to get all the resources elsewhere.
Well, I mean, I think Daut was just thinking about like there is cost effectiveness in terms of resources spent for the units, but there's also cost effectiveness in like the fact that he kept sending his knights in and they were dying, but he couldn't let Liereyy on that hill
Yeah,
where Liereyy was doing the engagement. And as soon as he could, he dropped a castle on that hill, and then Liereyy had nowhere to push. And he
that's a
stopped
great
making
game.
knights as soon as he did that. He stopped making knights. He went up to Imperial and he tech switched into cavalry archers.
Just goes to show you don't need to be the fastest to win Age of Empires 2. So Dave has hope. Here's the resources collected. Hey, I had that saved up. Feudal, Castle, Imperial, and map exploration. It's cool how Daut is in the lead in all these categories, so it proves our point. Get T90 wrecked, Dave.
Yeah, almost
there's
1,000 viewers, dude. What are you doing? Are you like? Do you have your shirt off right now? Am I gonna see a
I
webcam?
might. Next game's gonna be coming right up, chat. Thank you all for being here. Couple shout outs now. I was focusing on the game. Lethal Snail.